Warning, what I'm about to show you is the most horrifying thing every producer has been through. Don't look at me. That's you, every single beat. Today I'm going to give you some workflow tips that are going to make your sound selection with your drums so much easier. First off, if you're a beginner, you're going to need some good sounds. A really good website that I like is called Cymatics. Now this provides you with free sounds, free samples that are completely royalty free and you can use in your beats to sell and do whatever with, which is why I really like them. Another place you can get good high quality samples for free is Reddit. There's always people posting their drum kits on there. Be careful though, because there are some pirates in there. Once we've got our sounds, the best thing that you can do is go ahead and add them into FL Studio. If you don't know how to do this, you go to Options, File Settings, and then click this folder here and add your folder. Your drum sounds will now show up on the Explorer window here. Now what I'd recommend doing is going through these sounds, finding ones that you think you're going to use a lot, and then what you want to do is favorite them here. You can also right click, tags, add your own tag, and then give it one of these tags. These are my custom tags that I've made here. This makes it so much easier to find sounds that you really like and sounds that you know works in certain types of genres for beats. If I click over on my snares, I've got a variety of snares from different genres. If I click on a Dilla snare, these are snares I'm going to use in more old school beats. Whereas those snares I'm going to use in more trap beats. This will tremendously improve your workflow as you can consciously know what sounds you're using in what scenarios. Not always will you use the sounds you've found before, and sometimes you do have to experiment with others, but it is a good way to start off your beats and find a nice groove. The next tip is creating your own custom template. When I click to make a new file on FL Studio, it loads up an abundance of plugins and all my mixing settings with EQ and drum sounds on the projects. When you open a project, it's probably empty. Now let's fix that, because using sounds to start off your beat that you're comfortable with will allow you to swap and adapt them so much more easier. So we're going to go new and create an empty one. And what you want to do is add in as many sounds as you feel you want to start off a beat with. So just add in the bare bones of what you use all the time. For example, I like to add in EQs on most of my insert tracks because I'm always using an EQ on most of my sounds. Once you've changed this and adapted it to your liking, just like I have here, you want to go over up here and click File. Now you want to go to Save As. Now you want to skip this and you want to find this very, very specific path. We're going to go over to your drive here, Program Files, scroll down to Image Line, FL Studio 21, Data, Templates, and then we're going to click on the empty folder. We're going to call this YouTube. I've accidentally called it Uv. Now our file will be saved in that location. Then you want to reboot FL Studio. This is going to let it know that you've created a template. Now go up to File, New from Template, and you're going to see that your template is here. Now to change the default template, you click down here and click Change Default Template. This is going to load you up to the general section of the options, and if you scroll down, you're going to be able to see here the default template. Mine's set to Sparkz, and you are going to set yours to whatever you've named it. Cool, so now we've got a template that we can use on every single beat. Let's load up a fresh template. So I've gone ahead and added this sample to my template. I'm going to use this sample to demonstrate how you can use our default sounds to your advantage. These are the default sounds that are in my project. Not that. So with these default sounds, I can begin to create myself a groove. Now we're going to start off by adding in our snare. I've added in a little scratch FX as well. Now we can add a little basic hi-hat pattern. Now as you can see, we've rapidly been able to create a drum groove so much faster without the stress of finding which sounds work beforehand. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and change and adapt our sounds to our liking. Now I want to change this hi-hat. So all you want to do is you want to find the hi-hat, wherever it may be, and just drag it on top. Alternatively, while this is selected, you know it's selected because you can see this purple box here. You want to middle mouse click on whatever sound. Now it's going to automatically swap it for you there. And as you can hear, it's changed just like that. So what I'd recommend doing now is looping your drums and experimenting with different sounds that you think might work for this genre. So we're going to do that right here. So as you can see, we've been able to direct our creative energy towards making a nice bouncy drum loop, as opposed to constantly searching through a load of sounds. Personally, I think this is the best way to make drums. If there's any other ways that you know, let me know and I can put them in a video, but this is the way I like to do it. Another good tip is using a reference track close to your genre. Now I'd recommend listening to a few of your favorite artist songs, a few songs that sound similar to the genre, and seeing what kind of drum sounds they use. I'm not going to do that in today's video, but if you would like to see a video on how to recreate any beat, then let me know and I will do that. Now we're going to try what our bass sounds like. I've already found the bass notes here and they're highlighted in the background. So this is sounding pretty nice. There we go. That's a nice easy way to improve your productivity in finding drum samples. Now to recap exactly what we've done. We've got our sounds, we've favorited ones that we really like, and we've created our own custom template. Now when we've booted up a new project, we've experimented with the default sounds that we've added and changed and adapted them to our liking. If this video helps, let me know, and like and subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.